Listen, I started Jake off and I'm gonna finish him. Just come to the fight and you'll see.
Mike Tyson is back, and his training has terrified everyone in the boxing world. At 57 years old, he is showing a level of intensity and power in his training that has left professional fighters and fans stunned. Tyson's latest training videos reveal a man who moves with the speed and precision of his prime, throwing punches that could send chills down anyone's spine. As the highly anticipated fight with Jake Paul approaches, the fear and respect for Tyson are immensely growing. This isn't just any other comeback, this is a statement. Tyson is showing to the world why he was once the most feared man in the ring, and his return is making even the toughest fighters wonder if they could withstand what Jake Paul is about to get in his fight against Tyson. Tyson's training is not just rigorous, but also a boxing masterclass. Watching him bob and weave reveals the same intense desire and unrivaled talent that made him the most dangerous man in the ring. His fists still have the same intensity that could easily knock down opponents half his age, despite his age of 57. The fact that Tyson's training extends beyond just physical ability is what really stands out. Every action he makes demonstrates his passion, mental sharpness, and attention. He's not just preparing for a fight, he's preparing to dominate. The message is evident to many fighters viewing these training videos. Tyson is prepared to regain his throne and will not back down from any challenge. Anyone who stands in front of him must prepare for the fight of his life. The boxing fraternity has been shocked by Tyson's training footage. Both trainers and seasoned fighters are in a state of disbelief, with some of them believing that they can still not face him. Tyson moves with such accuracy, speed, and ease that it seems like time has ever touched him. It's shocking to know what it takes to keep up that level of focus, which many of these experts are aware of, especially given his age. Some wonder if Jake Paul is aware of the opponent he faces when he enters the ring with a fighter who is still so strong and ruthless. Tyson's training is a declaration to the world that the intensity of Iron Mike hasn't diminished over time. It has only sharpened. This looming battle has stirred up conversations not just among fighters, but across the entire sports world. Many people find it difficult to believe that social media celebrity turned boxer Jake Paul will be taking on the world's greatest heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. Despite an apparent difference in experience, Paul's confidence is still rock solid. But when more of Tyson's training videos surface, that assurance could come under scrutiny. There are constant reminders that Tyson is not your typical opponent because of his explosive strength and ring dominance. This fight for Jake Paul is more than simply a step in his career. It has the potential to be a turning point that will either cement his standing in the boxing community or bring a quick stop to it. The tension is building, and everyone is waiting to see if Paul can withstand the storm that Tyson is about to unleash. Mike Tyson has an incredible training schedule, especially considering that he is a fighter who is well into his 50s. Even the most seasoned professionals are in awe of Tyson's sessions since they are so intense and precise despite his age. His preparation consists of a combination of intense bag work, fast-paced drills, and relentless sparring sessions that highlight his unwavering aggression. Even now, Tyson's legendary speed is still on display as he expertly dodges punches with the accuracy of a young fighter. His technique is still sharp, and he delivers every uppercut, hook, and jab with the same explosive force that once made him the youngest heavyweight champion in history. This isn't about sentimental exercise. Tyson's current training routine is evidence of his commitment and physical strength, showing that aging hasn't diminished his abilities. The unseen footage of his sparring sessions reveals a fighter who, despite his years, remains a formidable force, moving with a grace and aggression that many find intimidating. It's interesting to examine the growth and consistency of Mike Tyson's training from his peak to his current state. When Tyson was at his best, his aggressive strength and explosiveness would overwhelm opponents in a matter of minutes. Even though he is older now and has different physical characteristics, the fundamentals of his training have not changed much. His head movement and footwork, which were formerly the mainstays of his defensive approach, are still incredibly sharp, exhibiting the same tactical intelligence and fast reflexes that made him a legend. The main distinction now is in his strategy. Tyson no longer only uses raw strength. Instead, his technique and approach have developed, combining his traditional fierceness with a more measured approach. The underlying intensity and commitment are unmistakable, showing that the heart of Mike Tyson's training, whether in his prime or now, is driven by an unyielding will to dominate. The excitement is building as the fight day draws nearer. Both experts and fans are making predictions about the result, with many questioning if Jake Paul actually realizes the challenge that lies ahead. In his training footage, Tyson appears to be an old fighter who still possesses the speed and brutality that won him the title. Not only can Tyson throw the strongest of the punches, but he also has a sharp mind. Before his opponent even enters the ring, he understands how to frighten and get inside their head. Though this is different, Jake Paul has demonstrated that he can withstand the strain of major battles. This is Mike Tyson, a man whose profession is to psychologically and physically demolish opponents. The question on everyone's mind is simple: can Jake Paul survive this? Mike Tyson is a very different opponent than Jake Paul, who has been training hard and strengthening his skills by sparring with elite fighters. Tyson's workout videos make a statement rather than being only for display. He continues to be a formidable opponent with every punch and movement. Disbelief and, to be honest, fear has been expressed by even seasoned fighters at what Tyson is offering. Training diligently is one thing, but entering the ring being a fighter who is brutal and deadly accurate is something else. Everyone is tense and on edge for this fight because they know that one wrong move could lead to devastating consequences for Paul. This isn't just another fight. It's a collision between the old guard and the new, and everyone is wondering if Jake Paul is ready for what's coming. There has been a lot of enthusiasm surrounding this fight, and Tyson's strategic approach combined with the public's anticipation has further increased the atmosphere surrounding what is already a highly anticipated bout. There's been a lot of drama and delays in the battle between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, which has increased the excitement surrounding this bout. The fight was originally scheduled for June 20th, but Tyson's health problems forced the postponement. Jake Paul and Mike Perry squared off on the same day, and the bout proved to be a display of Paul's strength and ability. Paul demonstrated his readiness and expertise by knocking Perry out in the 6th round. Mike Tyson, in the meantime, kept a close eye on the fight, taking advantage of the chance to assess Paul's performance and strategize his upcoming fight with Jake Paul. The hype around Tyson's return and Paul's knockout has further intensified the excitement for their upcoming clash. With both fighters preparing vigorously, this match is not just a battle in the ring, but a clash of two contrasting eras and styles, making it one of the most eagerly awaited fights in recent times. Tyson is definitely prepared to fight at a high level and isn't just in the fight for show, which is evident by his current training program. His power, speed, and sharpness are being refined and adjusted for this new task. For Jake Paul, this battle is more than simply a challenging opponent. It's a fearsome challenge against a fighter who blends the advantages of contemporary training with his legendary experience. Tyson appears to be looking to make a statement, possibly using this fight as a means of demonstrating that he is still a formidable opponent at his age. This is evident from his training. This level of preparation indicates that Paul will face an opponent who is not only physically prepared, but also mentally focused and eager to showcase his enduring prowess. Mike Tyson's rigorous training program has shocked and terrified the boxing community. His recent exercise and sparring videos have shown a level of strength, technique, and drive that defies his age. Even seasoned professionals are astonished by Tyson's movement, hitting, and form maintenance, and they are now openly concerned about competing against him. Fans and fighters alike are buzzing with anticipation and are concerned over Tyson's comeback. The stakes are extremely high as his confrontation with Jake Paul approaches. Tyson's commitment to excellence and unwavering training routine are preparing the world for what looks to be an epic bout. Subscribe to the channel and like the video for more interesting news and in-depth analysis, and stay tuned for additional updates on this epic showdown. Keep an eye out for potential future matchups as Tyson's comeback journey unfolds. It looks like the world of boxing is in for some thrilling developments. Please press subscribe button and like the video.